will be hurt through this. Hey, we're live already. So, hey, Dane, can you come and face us back again? We've got Dane Mitchell from the Saviour Group. We've also got Harley, who is one of Dane's clients from the Next Level Computer Company. How you going, guys?
Yeah, really
Fantastic.
good.
Fantastic. Now, Harley, Next Level Computers, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm a small business that's been working out of the Scenic Rim and Logan area. We service a variety of customers from basic home users and students. We do a fair bit of work with some construction people, a few people in the financial sector as well. Just making sure everyone can keep everything online, keep all their hardware running.
And you don't know a whole lot about small business, so you're going to hang around afterwards, and I'm going to tell you all about that and what a great business that we run here. And Dane, how are you going?
Yeah, really good. Thanks, mate. Just come off a job before, and yeah, looking forward to getting this competition out and seeing who's gotten involved.
Absolutely. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to keep this competition open until Friday at lunchtime, and Dane and I are going to get on. We're going to have 3 winners. So there's going to be 3 winners of prizes up to the value of $250. So you're giving away $750, mate. How you feeling about that?
Yeah, pretty good. Excited. It's good to get our name out there. We do work pretty heavily on referrals as well. So something like this is important, I think. So if people can hear about it and hear a little bit more about our story and get us out there, it'll help a heap, especially during that summer period.
Now, remind people what the Saviour Group does. You are our saviour. How do you help us?
Yep. So primarily at the moment, other than just solar installs or sales, we're doing the maintenance side of things with solar cleaning, driveway cleaning, as well as an extra service. We're also doing gutter cleans. So those last 3 services I just mentioned, those are the ones that we've got the competition for the value up to $250.
So remember, you also said if somebody just wanted a quote on solar, and if you won, if you win the job, you're going to give an extra $250 off.
Yeah, correct. So we'll go one further than that. We'll bump that up to $500.
So if you do a quote on solar and they win that, they're already the cheapest, and they're going to give you an extra $500 off. So that's pretty cool. On top of, or you can do a solar clean if you've already got your solar panels, or you can do a gutter clean because storm season is coming up, and hey, we've already had a bit. You may have noticed the rain pouring over your gutters. Somebody I was talking to the other day said, yeah, basically we had that problem in a house that we'd bought, and it actually washed away under the foundations of the house, and they had huge expense in getting that fixed up. That's why you need your gutters cleaned, in case anybody was wondering, because I was. And on top of that, there is the driveway cleaning. So if you want your driveways nice and sparkly for Christmas and to have it very presentable for the in-laws coming over, great opportunity. So fantastic. Now, Harley, what did you have cleaned?
Mate, I had my solar panels done.
And did it make any difference?
Made a huge difference. I've actually had my solar panels for about 3 years now, and it's a new build house. And it's not a service that I even knew that I needed until we started noticing a decent drop in how much sunlight they were catching. It's boosted it quite a fair bit, which has been good.
Absolutely. And there's 2 types of inverters that you get, one that does the whole system and one that does every individual panel. And if you've got one that does the whole system, it only feeds in at the lowest common denominator. So if you've got a bird that's flown over and crapped all over one of your panels, it takes out the whole system, basically. Is that true?
Yeah, so it's like a domino effect, I suppose. You pretty much explained it all. It's the same goes with shading. Unless you had a microinverter system where basically everything is individual panel-wise. Typically, I'd say if I had to pull a figure out of the air, I'd say 90-odd% of people will have a general day-to-day string inverter, which means anything attached to that string, if there's one and there's 8, 9, 10 other panels attached to it, they're all going to be usually affected somewhat to reducing the efficiency and how much they can actually produce or capture.
Cool. And this is why it's really important to get the policy. You had something like a 30% increase in power as soon as you got them cleaned. Was that right, Harley?
Yeah, definitely. I had been watching on and off over the last year or so as the power dropped, and was wondering whether we had a broken system or not. But it seems that all it needed was that clean, and we got that 30% right back.
Yeah. So the problem that Harley had, along with a lot of, sorry, Kevin.
You go.
Just to chime in there is usually on the back ends of bushland, especially where Harley is. A lot of trees, when they pollinate, just general pollutants, dust as well in more rural areas, and especially areas where there's construction. A lot of that settles on the panels. If there's a light bit of rain, it sort of stirs it up a little bit, but doesn't wash it off. People think, but you wash your panels. They're self-cleaning panels, but it's the same as if you hose down your car or anything like that. It's never going to look as good if you went over it once with a chamois and some soap. We don't use soap, but you get the point. But with areas and built up construction and stuff like that, sometimes it can be every 6 months that you might want to do it, or generally every 12 months you want to give them a scrub.
So areas with construction, that would be the entire Brisbane, I would imagine, with all the bloody subdivisions going on and all that sort of stuff. And even all the road construction and all that sort of stuff. So you're giving away 3 people the opportunity to have either their solar panels or their gutter cleaned or their driveway cleaned, or if they want to choose, just getting a quote from you for their for new solar, and you win the quote, then you'll give them $500 off addition to the quote that they've been given.
Correct. Yep.
So all up, it could be $1,000 that you're giving away, or even more potentially. So that's fantastic opportunity. We're going to draw it on Friday. So Dane will catch up again on Friday. Thanks everyone that's been watching. If you are easy to enter, just point below, Dane. Isn't it hard to work out where the center of the screen is? The whole mirror effect. It's really, really awful. And I'm, hey, I've been doing this for a while, and I'm still really crap at it. Look, thanks, guys. Bye now.